I know from a sell side, like this is the best market you could ever be in, and hope for a flipper. So for the buy side, working with other investors, that it's just hard to get deals. It is. I mean, you said like 2/3 in Florida off the market. The Houston number just came out for April, and it's 57% fewer inventory. So you have more investors, fewer properties by a large margin. Yeah. So how are you preparing the folks that you're working with to be unique, be diligent, and get out there and ultimately get a good deal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I recommend. So the first thing I recommend is focus on those smaller markets. Look at those smaller markets. If you're in Miami, don't necessarily start in Miami is my first tip. Second tip, it is still a numbers game. So typically on average for me, it's like 1 out of 15 offers becomes a deal. And that still holds true, even if it is competitive. So just, lean into the numbers and you'll be successful that way. So just realize like you have to put in the offers, even if it is competitive, but you'll still get transactions. And my students are still doing that. Third thing I mentioned, not a lot of people do this and they should. Follow-up. Follow-up is so key. Follow-up is where you get the deal. So on average for me, it takes 10 follow-ups to get a deal. And that's a text, that's a voicemail, that's a call, maybe that's an email, but that's like 10 touches to actually get a deal. And your average investor out there maybe does like 1, maybe 2. If they did 3, that'd be a stretch. So if you're out there following up, I mean, you're going to definitely put yourself above and beyond like everyone else, just because nobody else is following up. So if you follow up 10, 15, 20 times with someone, obviously there has to be some interest there. It's not like following up and they don't want to sell their house, but following up and that consistent, they're gonna be like, well, this person really wants it. This person is the real deal. So you really be separated from the pack in that sense.
On the follow-up, are you doing anything special with the follow-up, or is this just a communication touch? Is it a targeted, like, hey, you're ready to sell your house now? Anything special there that you're finding effective?
Nothing really. I would just keep at it. Even if they don't respond, what I've found is like you hit them up every week or some sort of, distinct pattern that makes sense. So you hit them up every week, then maybe a month later they get back to you. They're like, hey, things have been busy. I'm still interested. I don't think there's anything magic in like my follow-up. It's just like, hey, want to check in. Hey, want to see how you're doing. How do you have any thoughts about the offer? Like simple conversation starters. I don't think there's any magic sauce that I have.
On the sell side, things are high. How are you managing the expectations you have on? So, okay, now I'll phrase it this way. I have absolutely accepted an offer and then got multiple offers higher than that right afterwards. And I thought I was doing good due diligence up front. So have you done anything unique in how you're managing your expectations and how you're going to ultimately accept that offer in this just crazy market to make sure that you're both getting a good buyer and make sure you're maximizing your potential on the deal?
I think the biggest thing is just clear communication. So if you have multiple showings, if you get an offer in hand, you tell everyone you have an offer in hand. As soon as you sign an offer, what I've been doing is just cutting it off. No one else can see it. We typically don't do backup offers, but that's just how we do it. So that's typically how I do it. Just clear communication. Luckily, I mean, we get multiple offers and then we pick through the offers. It's not just like who's the highest, but we also like get a sense of are they going to be a good fit for the property? Because I don't want to just get the highest offer and then they back out or falls out of contract. We have to list it again. That's happened a lot. Or like they get the highest price and then it doesn't appraise and they're like, well, we got to lower the price. Sorry. So that's happened.
Claire, are you handling those expectations up front? Like, are you on price? Hey, they offer $15,000 over list, and are you saying, hey, look, we've got multiple offers. They're actually close to yours. You're higher. Do you have the cash in the case this doesn't appraise? Like, are you having those kind of conversations?
Yeah, we have those kinds of conversations. A lot of our half our buyers are like FHA, so typically they don't have cash or they don't have that extra money. But we just handle that up front and just having that discussion like, hey, we have multiple offers. I know you guys want this place. Understanding where they're coming from, understanding their motivation for the place.